Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. And today I would like to go over the XRP price chart. So we got a little action since we last left off, and we ended up getting a sell-off over the past couple days. So this is our entire pattern here. Just to reiterate, we are in a larger macro pattern inside the largest macro pattern. So really quick, I'm just gonna say, okay, that's our secondary macro pattern here. After the original breakout of the original structure, you get, your structure 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Then you get your next move, and now you're in another substructure, and it looks as though you're getting some type of consolidation here. So that's where we are. XRP has been extremely strong. And I'm going to show you guys why I think that it does have potential to go up and even possibly bottom here. We know XRP's structures, we know what it makes. It makes a consolidating triangle. There's a lot to it, between the height and the different timing, but this it's making another traditional XRP structure here. So my question is, are we gonna get some kind of bottom here, come up, and then go? Maybe even we go sooner. Maybe we just make a little curl here, and then we go there around August 24th. So something like that is definitely possible for XRP. I think a lot of the heat recently has been on Bitcoin. So this was our place where we knew we had stops originally down here, whatever, and then boom, got knocked out. I'm just glad we didn't fall further. And then we came back up here, it looked like we could have got a funnel right here. And so let's talk about this area. So this right here looked like it could have been the consolidation. It was a little bit like low leaning. It wasn't proportional, so we got our move up here. That could have been the break of the high. Then we just came on down. We supported here at this level. It was an area of an importance. I mean, we supported, came back up, couldn't hold it, came back through, cleared the area, and then we finally got our break down through this area. And we just stopped right here. Pretty much either this is going to be an XRP consolidating triangle, or we're just going to turn around right around here somewhere and come down and just take out this low. I mean, we're already pretty darn close to that low. So this is one of those moment of truth type of situations. Because that bottom needs to hold right there, or else the whole structure changes. But you might get something like that as of right now. This is not trading advice, not financial advice. Be safe out there. So, right here, we're getting a traditional XRP consolidation until proven otherwise. And Bitcoin has been taking a lot of the heat. So let's see here. How are we doing on Bitcoin? Yeah, so Bitcoin has been taking a lot of the heat. This trend line was originally something like that. No, okay. We're just gonna keep it right there. This consolidation here, we talked about that on our last chat, and so we did come down. It was more like that last time we talked, but we did come down to this area. We took it out. We definitely redefined this trend line. Um, And I think that Bitcoin looks weak right now. I mean, we may get a bounce back up. We may get a bounce back up here, and we might start our parabola here, or if we come a little lower and move up. I mean, a lot of people, we're checking to see if this low holds on 111. If 111 holds, I mean, we're so close to that area. If 111 holds, we're good to go for the races, but if 111 breaks, I would be slightly concerned. Um, Here's why I think that XRP still has a reasonable shot at making it. Because if you look at XRP's price chart here, this is XRP's versus Bitcoin, right? Um, and XRP is making the same exact structure independent of what Bitcoin is doing because it's moving enough and it's volatile enough that XRP is charting its own price chart here. It's coming to a higher level and then it's consolidating. If you get something like that, that's totally traditional XRP structure here. And not only is it creating it on the XRP price chart, it's independently doing that against Bitcoin as well. So no matter whether Bitcoin goes up or down, it is possible that this structure still stays intact and we get an XRP consolidating triangle and we move to the upside. That is definitely possible. And a big reason of why I wanted to come on today, super awesome, is that we're getting somewhat of a move here. Oh, yeah, it's getting a little bit better. We're getting somewhat of a move here on Bitcoin dominance. So we talked about this chart multiple times. You know, we said, okay, let's see if I can make this better for everyone. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for. Okay, so we got this consolidating triangle. You know, it was a wedge here. So we got this upward leaning wedge, broke to the downside, super deep, came down. Then we got this consolidation here, where we last left off, and it looked like we could go for this low right here. We never got to that area, so we never took out the low and started a breakdown. What we did is we came back up, we shuffled on this wedge, we redefined the trend line to the upside, and now we're breaking pretty substantially to the downside. Um, I would like to go out onto a weekly chart. Let's put it on the 1 week. What does this look? Oh, what does this look like to you guys? That. Remember what we talked about last time? Bitcoin dominance can still fall, and we can still have alt season, even if Bitcoin is stagnating. And right now, Bitcoin dominance just got a topping toe here. That's fine. We filled out liquidity top and bottom, but it looks like we're ready to go ahead and possibly start another leg down this week. Because I believe that this candle, it's possible it won't stay like this. You're going to get something that makes it look red coming down. We got the top side, and it's possible that we just get a complete breakdown here. But you know, at least that's what I'm hoping for. I think we all are. You know, if we get that Bitcoin dominance to fall, I mean, it might be closer than ever. So we're gonna see what happens here. Got a lot of good price action today. The sell-off, you know, sell-offs never feel good, but you know, until I'm proven otherwise, you know, until we go up here or something like that, then I'm just not convinced. I believe that Bitcoin dominance is rolling over. And just like I showed with the XRP chart, independent of Bitcoin, we can still have our alt season. And it's possible it's right around the corner. So I hope everyone has a great day. You know, this was a short one, but I just wanted to get this information out to everyone. We got a little bit of a sell-off, and you know, hang in there, and thank you.